from Christina's Crafts. I hope you are all doing great. Tonight I am going to be doing a Valentine's one. My daughter and I made this Valentine's heart wreath quite a while back, and it just didn't look quite right. So I'm going to be taking it apart and redoing it. So I hope you stick around and check it out. Okay, so here I am. Back a couple years ago, my daughter and I made this wreath for Valentine's Day, and we didn't really like how it turned out. It doesn't really have a good wreath shape, so I'm going to take it apart. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this because I have these hearts glued to this mesh ribbon, but I'm going to go ahead and take it apart anyways and just see if I'm able to use any of this. I'm guessing, I mean, the hearts I'll probably be able to reuse, but this hot glue is, I mean, it's pretty stuck on there. But these I could definitely reuse. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all tore apart, and I'm going to see what else I can do with this. But yeah, I don't know. I think I might not be able to use some of this, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take her all apart. Okay, so here I am. Everything is taken apart, and I pretty much have a mess. So this stuff, it's not reusable like it was before. So I don't know, I'm gonna try something different. I don't know if anybody's ever tried this before, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna cut a chunk of this off, nothing too big. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to wrap it around the whole heart and just kind of like squish it down. And I'm hoping that this is going to look okay. I'm not going to like hold my breath or anything on this one, but I think it might look okay. I just honestly, I hate, just like I don't want to waste all this because, I mean, look at this. I don't even know. That's probably at least 4 rolls of this stuff that I got from Dollar Tree when we did this. So I just really don't want to waste it. So I'm just going to try this and see how it ends up looking. So I'm just going to take what I have here and I am just going to wrap it around and then just keep wrapping it around. And I'm hoping it's gonna look good. So I'm gonna put the white layer, I think, on first, and then I'm gonna put the pink layer over it. It's just, it's a mess. Well, it was kind of falling apart. I mean, this is Dollar Tree. I can't even think of what the name of it is. Tulle? Is it Tulle? I'm not 100% sure. Anyways. So I'm just kind of squishing it and just wrapping it around. I'm hoping I'm gonna have enough to go around the whole thing. But remember, I had these like little glue spots in here from where I glued those hearts down. So I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but I'm just gonna go for it. Cause I mean, what's the worst? Then I just cut it all apart and I don't use it. I mean, that's the worst that can happen. But I really just want to reuse it because I just don't want to just throw it all out. So this is what it is looking like so far. There's a lot of little pieces and stuff on here, but I'm thinking once I get the other layer on, maybe I can just kind of cut some of these down. I don't know. I guess we'll just see what it ends up looking like. So I'm going to go ahead and take all my white and get a layer of this wrapped around it, and we'll see where we go from there, I guess. Okay, so it does not look the greatest, I'm not gonna lie, and I didn't really quite have enough to go all the way around, so I have this sticking out on the bottom here. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the pink and start wrapping that around, and if I can find the end. And I'll just see how it's looking. Yeah, and so far I'm not very impressed with how it looks, but like I said, I really just don't want to waste all of this, so I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe, you know, kind of like that. Maybe I should have like moved it farther apart so I could stick the pink in between and like went every other one. I don't know if I can still try to do that, but yeah, it's kind of a mess, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it around there, and I guess I'll just see what happens. Okay, so I have the pink on there. Now, I'm not completely hating this. If you do see, there are a lot of the strings hanging off, and I did have a bunch of pink left too, because I didn't put the pink like completely all the way around. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my scissors and I am gonna chop off all like the longer strings on there, and then I am gonna actually take my lighter and burn some of the like smaller strings that are sticking out. And try not to breathe in too many of the fumes, that's for sure. Because I'd imagine breathing those in are not very good for you. But I think that's gonna make it all nice and solid if I do that. So I'm just gonna take my time and go ahead and cut these strings off and just slowly go around, just so there's no pokey strings. But I don't want to burn too much of it, so that's why I'm cutting them a lot shorter. So I'm just cutting them down, and then I'm just going to take my lighter and kind of melt them on there. I think it's going to just help it look more uniform and not quite so goofy. But honestly, I don't know. I think it looks pretty decent. You'll have to let me know what you think. The corner or the bottom of the heart really is not the best. The wire's not completely covered, but I don't know. Maybe I'll see if I can do something else with that yet. I'm not sure. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and then I'll see what it looks like. Okay, so I have it all done. I actually think it looks pretty decent. I don't know. I think I might just be saving this one. So I had all these hearts that were on here, and I kind of put them on here, and I just don't think that they are meant for this wreath. So I am gonna be putting those away. I have other ones. I'm just gonna stick it in the bag and save these for a different project, because these are just not gonna look right on here. But there's no reason to get rid of them, because the fronts of them still look decent. But I do have an idea for what I want to put behind this, in the middle of this. I think it's gonna look really cool, so stick around. Okay. So this is my idea to finish off this wreath. Just because I don't think anything's gonna look really nice on top of it. Nothing that I have anyways in my craft stash. So I'm gonna take this tile that I got from Dollar Tree, this wall tile, and I am going to paint it with my Waverly white chalk paint. And then I am going to attach it to this and then put it behind my wreath. I was looking for just a regular plain old heart shape, but apparently I don't have any in my stash, so I am going to use that one. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm just trying to decide where exactly I want my tile. I'm thinking it's gonna have to be in the middle here. So I'm probably just gonna paint like the middle of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done, and then I can start putting this all together. So I am just gonna go like this, because I think the white's gonna look nice underneath there. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this painted. So I have that painted white, but I have a feeling this is gonna scratch off very easy. So I'm gonna take some of my matte Mod Podge and put a coat of that on here. Just gonna dump it on, and oh geez, make a mess. And go ahead and put this all around there, because I have a feeling this is gonna fall off very easy. It's gonna just like flake right off of this tile. So I'm just gonna get this nice and covered with Mod Podge and then let it dry. And then I am going to put my wreath together. I don't know, you'll have to let me know what you think of this wreath. Don't really normally use the mesh or whatever you call it like that for a wreath. I mean, I never have. But I don't know, I think it turned out kind of cute. Okay, I'm gonna get this done and dried, and then I can put this all together. So I have it all painted. Now I'm just gonna take my razor blade here. I'm gonna arrange this where I want it and just cut off the excess here. At least as close, excuse me, as close as I can get it for right now. So I'm gonna get that cut out, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so my plan was, I'm not even 100% sure, was to put this heart onto here and then glue it onto here, which the heart behind it is supposed to give it more stability, because otherwise this is just, I mean, it's really thin, so I don't know how well that's gonna stay on there. So you know what, I think I'm just gonna go with my original plan. If I had some cardboard, that would probably be like the ideal thing to do, would be to put it on cardboard. But I don't believe, we just did recycling the other day and I'm pretty sure we don't have any cardboard. So I am going to go ahead and I'm gonna put my heart on here. So I'm just gonna use my hot glue. And stick that on there. And I'm gonna leave that string there because I'm gonna use that string. Oh, and be careful because that's really hot. Okay, so I'm gonna get that stuck down really good. Oh, it's actually kind of melting my Mod Podge a little bit. I guess I better be careful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go around the edges and get this all stuck down and probably trimmed around there too. Yeah, I think that's gonna work good. So yeah, I'm gonna get it stuck down and then I'm gonna get this all trimmed up really nice. Okay, it is all on there. Now I'm gonna take my hot glue actually, and I'm gonna put it on the back of my wreath here. And then I'm gonna flip it over and put it on my heart. And hold it down. Okay, so I looked for some embellishments to maybe put on here and I am just not coming up with anything. So I think I'm actually just gonna leave it like this. I don't know, I think it looks pretty nice like that. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. So this is how I redid my wreath. And I wish I would have taken a picture of it before. So you'll have to let me know what you think. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I would really love it if you like my channel, share, and subscribe. And that's it. Take care and have a great night. Bye.